There is one thing you need to know if you find yourself tired or annoyed by being in your current work or a job. And I feel you, because I was working hard to get what I thought was my dream job, but eventually I realized I hated it. How long have you been settling into this situation? What is that costing you because you know that you're meant to do something else? And there's nothing wrong with you. It's just a set of actions. I didn't know at the time, but I learned in hindsight that what caused me to act like a pressure cooker is kind of like a vicious cycle in which I was only focusing on what was missing, what was bad. I wasn't blaming myself for a lot of the things that was happening. You know what I mean? And the thing that was going on that I learned in hindsight is that I had expectations to get results as though I had a higher sets of values, but my life and actions was actually demonstrating living according to a lower set of values. And that created this gap in which I have told myself things such as, oh, I wish I had been, or I wished I had, or I thought I would have accomplished a certain thing by now. And with that, I was beating myself up. And again, it's all a set of actions, so there is nothing wrong with you. This can be changed with awareness. So what is that you really want? It all starts with that. What do you really want? And something I learned from Tony Robbins is that in order to then pursue what we want, it's all about the state. And I want to add to this that there are these 4 different states. It's your physiology state, like what you do with your body. You have your mental state, you have your emotional state, and your spiritual state. And if you change something in one state, that will change all these states. There's research done that if you stand in the Wonder Woman pose, Superman pose, whatever pose that like makes you feel great, that will increases the hormones which makes you more courageous and other empowering emotions, and the stress hormones are lowered. What does that mean? You can do something with your body and you will feel something different. And when the stress goes down, courage goes up, and other empowering emotions comes up, we can put our focus, our thoughts to something that's gonna support us, because that's the thing. This is all about what supports you and what doesn't support you. So what do you really want? And do something with your body so you really can change all these states that put your attention to and put your entire being towards something that's going to support you, because then, as Tony Robbins says next, you can be aware of what kind of story you are telling yourself. In the past, I had a lot of reasons why my life was the way that it was. I had a lot of explanations and excuses and justifications. And I found a lot of comfort in telling people. But it wasn't really giving me the life that I wanted. So what is that story that you're telling yourself? Be aware of that. Because then, if you change that story, when we let go of the explanations, these justifications and these excuses, and we put ourselves in that posture and that state of mind and body and the emotions that are gonna support us, we're gonna do something different. We're gonna take the actions that moves us and closes that gap, instead of living according to that lower set of values and standards. But you're actually gonna step up for yourself because you know you're meant for more, and life is too short for mediocrity. So what is it that you want, and why do you want that? I'm curious to hear. Comment below and make the rest of your day a great one.